Morning, my name's Leon. I'm South African male. I'm actually a civil engineer and I did civil engineering most of my life. I then went to China for 3 years and I taught students of all ages, basically from, I'd say, 6-year-olds to 30-year-olds. I taught them English. I also worked as a civil engineer in Australia for 7 years, so I know the Australian culture quite well. I can teach you different kinds of English. British, there's a big difference between British and American English. I can teach you higher English, intermediate English, and basic English. Conversational English is extremely important in pronunciation. I'm a true believer of very good pronunciation. If you can't pronounce an English word, we don't understand each other anyway. So if your grammar is good and your vocabulary is good, that's fine. But if you can't pronounce it correctly, it means I still can't understand you. The fact that you can pass an exam to get into a good high school or college or university doesn't mean you can actually converse or communicate in English correctly. The two are totally different, and that's what most pupils don't understand. The English we use in the real world, outside at airports, cafes, socially, and in emails is very, very different to the English you have to pass in China or wherever you're writing your exam to get into a good university or university. And that's where students make their biggest mistakes. I have taught doctors, attorneys, salespeople a different English. We call it a higher intellectual business English, depending on your requirements. So, passing your English exam to get into a university or college, that English is very, very different from the English you'll ultimately have to master in your real life if you want to be able to communicate in English correctly or very well. And then we use slang, we use French, we use other languages in English as well. English is extremely dynamic language. So what I'm trying to tell you is I might not necessarily be the best guy for you to pass your exams, although I can teach you grammar and vocabulary, etc. But the fact of the matter is the exam English is very different from the real English you require in the real life. Thank you. Bye.